Hello and welcome to the first ever Digital Ham Shack. I'm Riley, W4IWX, and today is February 18th, 2025. Can you believe it's February already? It just seems like yesterday was New Year's. But today we are going to talk about MacLogger DX. MacLogger DX is a very good program for your Mac. Yes, I run Mac in my ham shack. Ran PC for years and running Windows. I've attempted to run Linux um, and was not very successful. But after seeing KMRD running Mac and the softwares that he was running, I have converted over to Mac. I've got a Mac Mini in which I am using for this video. So for the ones of you that's never seen what MacLogger looks like, there it is. Yes, it does have rig control. Right here is where the frequency is displayed. Right now, I do not have my radio turned on. I've got Yaesu FT818, which you can see up here. You can change frequencies by just clicking on the box and entering another number. That's all you have to do. It does have rotor control. I do not have a rotor, so I do not use that. And over here is where the real magic happens. Um, like many other software packages, you just put the call in, and um, we'll put my club call in. And once you put the call in, as you can see, nothing really happens until you hit enter. And then it goes and it looks up the information. Now I've got mine looking it up on QRZ. I subscribe to the XML, and therefore it will populate here. Now you go, well, I don't want to put in a call and look it up there. I'm sitting here, I'm filling out uh, a QSL card or what have you, and I really, I don't want to enter it into my log over here. That's fine. MacLogger lets you do what's called a lookup, and if you look right down here in the DX cluster, you'll notice it just says lookup as the DX. Does it go out over the air? The answer is no, it does not. Um, and to get rid of it, there is a couple of ways to get rid of all this information right here um, to get ready for your next QSO. Now, the question is, do I have to get rid of this for the next QSO? And we'll put in KMRD. I'm sure he won't mind me picking on him. Um, the answer is no, you don't. You do not have to clear it. Also, the nice, neat thing about MacLogger, if you're doing QRZ and they've got a picture, the picture will appear here. That's his email address and the QRZ where you can go and click on that, and it'll take you to his QRZ page. Again, it did not send this out over the web or air or whatever on the cluster. There's two ways to get rid of the info. You can go up here to log and click on clear log fields, and it will go away. The other way is to hit Control and K on your keyboard, and it will go away. It does not erase anything within your logbook. Now you've got this little neat map over here. Whenever you enter a call sign, the call sign from where you're at to where that station is, it will put a line there and tell you how far it is from your place to theirs. According to this, Kate MRD is 692 miles away from Cleveland, Tennessee, which is where I'm located. Whenever you do put a call sign in up here, and you put in your RST, sent and received information. You can put stuff in the notes down here. If it doesn't pick up like your POTA information, you can put POTA in here. And click log QSO. When you log the QSO, it will appear over here in the logbook. And let's say you're wanting to send out a QSL card. All you do is whoops, it should open it. I don't know why it's not opening. Anyway, you can right click on it and click tag QSL sent or received, and it will put it over here in this column, similar to what I've got right here. Another nice feature about MacLogger is you can have down here at the bottom, you've got the local time and the UTC time. And here it will show you which direction, if you did have a rotor, you could point your beam or rotatable dipole or whatever. The center being your home QTH, and at the end of the little line is where K8MRD resides. So there's all kinds of stuff you can do. Let's say you've got a schedule that you're wanting to keep. You can click on schedules here, and you can put that schedule in here. It already has some that it comes with, but you can add more. Awards, you can track all kinds of different awards. If you want your radio to have memories up on your screen, all you have to do is enter it here. You can design your own QSL card as well, and you can print it. I happen to have a color laser printer, and it looks really good. Let's see. This is a QSL card that I printed earlier, and the background is eating it. unfortunately. But anyway, it is a card. There it goes. Um, that you can print, even though it's not that same picture. I had a different picture when I printed that. So you can do that. You can look up the history. You can also print labels. You can choose from what the label has on it. It can have uh, the name and the call sign. And for like your international QSL cards, it can have just the name and the address. Um, and there it can have the QSO information, whatever that may be. So that is pretty much it in a nutshell. Um, there's all kinds of settings. You can go to preferences. You set your station up here. This software is not free. You will need to register it, and when you do, get your registration number and put it in here. Fill in all this other information. If you are not doing SOTA, POTA, or WWFF, you don't need to fill in any of this. As far as the clock, it can be whatever font you want. Make sure you put your grid square in and all your address, and that's what makes this happen down here as far as your direction. Here is where you put your radio in. When you do your radio settings, it's going to say radio 1 setting up here. Just put the click on the radio, and then over here in this drop down box is all the different radios that you can use. Make sure that you know what your baud rate is, your stop bits, and yes, a Mac does have serial ports. And right now I have two on here because I had a 570, which I used this USB serial port for. Now I've got the 818 until I can get another base radio, and it happens to be the RT Systems programming cable for the 818. Therefore, it says RT, which is a clue that it is the RT Systems. Um, you may have to play around with this a little bit. Um, so don't think you're just going to sit down, fire it up, and go, boom, here we go. I mean, you might, but you may not. You can also get it to do CW and all kinds of stuff like that. Of course, you've got your rotor control. You can do different contests in this drop down. So, I mean, there's all kinds of different contests you can do. Looks like QSO parties. Who knows? You can have it alarm, like if some of these call signs that I've got in this box, um, shows um, shows up on the DX cluster, it'll alert me. This is where you select what kind of map you want over here. The different modes, what you want to log, what it will show. I mean, if you're running split frequency, you can click receive frequency, and it'll show over here in your log. I just use transmit frequency on mine. Report, if you print a report out, you can click or unclick here, whatever you want or don't want. Band plan, that's here. You can select what what you want here, and the clusters. This is where you can set up your DX cluster. If it has a password, you can enter that here. There's all kinds of information that you can get from the DX cluster. So that is definitely very helpful. Other than that, yes, there is a lot of stuff up here. You've got shortcuts, map, log. You can do all kinds of stuff with log. You can click on a call sign in your logbook, right click, and tell it to upload to like club log or QRZ. And it'll do that for you. Now, I have had some problems with club log. It tells me the server is not found. And we're not sure. I have got an email sent to the developer of MacLogger, and I did get a reply back. Yes, he actually replies. So anyway, he wants to see a debug file, and which I could actually do. So I'm gonna get that back to him ASAP, and then that way I can get some answers back. So anyway, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. You can also interface MacLogger DX with a lot of other things, such as grid tracker. So that can definitely be done, and get my video going back here again. That can definitely be done. You can interface it with the FT8 software, and it'll log automatically for you. So very versatile software. I heard one time somebody say, "Oh, you can't run a Mac. There's nothing on Mac that will run, a ham shack." But I have successfully got it running, as you can see. It does everything that my PC software did, and I'm happy with it. So anyway, that is it for now. Thanks for tuning in to the Digital Ham Shack. Again, I'm Riley, W4IWX, and have a wonderful rest of your day.